voice, the main goal at the end of the day is to win. But I'm wondering what secondary goals you have. Is it to, make connections? Is it to find your voice as an artist? What's kind of your secondary goal?
I'll go ahead and start. Um, I feel like a secondary goal for me is just coming out as a better artist. Obviously, John has pushed me as a vocalist, as an artist altogether. I think I'm going to walk away from this with amazing connections. I mean, this is family that you're seeing right here. With amazing connections and a kind of a better outlook on my future. I've learned so much, and all I'm going to do is keep learning. So it's just, it's been an incredible experience, and that's probably one of my secondary goals.
You're well on your way.
I love that answer, Bailey. I wanted to steal it. But I think more of a primary goal that can be viewed as a secondary goal, of course, because everybody wants to win the show, is to have my performances and my music and my voice be a testimony, a living testimony of what God has done in my life. None of this would have happened without Jesus Christ. And he's been such an amazing God in this whole process that we could, in the midst of a pandemic of all moments in life, be able to come together and use our gifts for the good of everyone in the world, so that they can hear and they can feel something and they can feel relieved and refreshed and renewed, is one of the most beautiful opportunities I think I could have ever shared with this lovely family that we have on season 19, but especially Team Legend, because all of us we offer different beautiful things. We offer fun, we offer a dance, we offer an escape, we offer realness, and we offer the future. So it's just been, that's a secondary goal of mine, is to let everybody know that this didn't happen on our own. This was a God thing that happened for us, and that this is really a moment in history that I will always remember as God just doing something absolutely incredible in a 20-year-old's life.
I love that so much.
I love hearing them talk. I mean, John and I are like the mama and daddy of this group.
It's mom and pop. That's what we are.
My mom and pop.
Yeah.
And so it's really beautiful to hear both of them speak like that. I would say for me, as someone who has done background work a lot, and this was my entry point into the industry to say, hey, I'm here and I'm ready. And so for me, TV and film is my next biggest goal. I want to be somebody that you guys continue to see every week on your TV. I would love to be a part of, a TV series like a Fresh Prince or an Insecure, something that moves culture forward, something that allows people to see themselves maybe in who haven't seen themselves represented on the TV, people who have hair like mine, people who have skin like mine, people who have body yada yada like mine, and so that's a huge goal of mine. And also to collaborate with the John Legends and the CeeLo Greens and the Kelly Clarksons of the world, and to now step out into the front. I love singing background, and it's honestly not something that I want to stop doing, but at some point you can't necessarily be the superstar and the background singer all the time, but that's my next goal. I want to do exactly what John Legend does. I want to be selling out Madison Square Garden, and I want to be on your TV every week, and I want to be in films every year, and I want to create music that has an impact on the world and that is timeless.
Say something very similar to that, is that I think it's really important, growing up a young African American gay kid from the church. I was a kid heavily involved in church. You can probably tell that by just the way I speak. I always wanted people to know that just because I was gay didn't mean that I was not a Christian, or that it didn't mean that it couldn't. Why the two had to be synonymous. So I want to be a representation for young LGBTQIA kids of color, Black kids, Asian kids, I don't care, but I am African American, so I especially want to be a role model for my people, but so that people can see themselves. And because I think that when you can see yourself in someone else, it enables you to see yourself being able to do it. So I, more than anything, really want to be an example for what is possible if you only believe in yourself and you put in the hard work. Because we live in a microwave generation right now where everybody's so used to things just being instantaneous. That is not what we have. You know, this music industry and indie industry, in my mind, it still requires the most of you. Not only the most of you, but the best of you. And it is important that there are people on our stages that reflect that. And so I think it's really important for the kids to see themselves and to also know that no matter how high you climb up a ladder, it doesn't mean that you can't take a detour or do a reroute. You know, you can renovate your house, you can add on to your house. And so I'm just excited to represent that, I think, this season. So I'm just really blessed.
Thank you. Those are also four vastly different answers, but all came together really nicely.